to Kurmasana, which is tortoise pose at the end of class. So a lot of the work that we're doing is getting prepared for that. We're going to be strengthening our quads, flexing our toes back towards us. So that kind of stuff. I'm going to get set up and we'll meet in a child's pose. All right. So in your child's pose, toes kiss, knees out wide, forehead onto the mat, and maybe instead of bringing your fingertips all the way to the front of the mat, this time you bring your hands by your hips, thumbs in towards your body, pinkies out, palms shine to the sky. Come here and just follow your natural pace of breath. Forehead on the mat, side to side. Close down your eyes. My intention for today was to go deeper into your practice. And that doesn't mean necessarily in an asana what you look like and how deep you can go or how far you can bend. It's more about moving from being on that surface level of the ocean, getting hit by the waves side to side, and see if you can just hold your breath and take a deep dive in. And once you're underneath in the ocean, you can breathe again, undisturbed, unbothered by the movement. Whether it's turbulence around us in the world, whether it's just your mind moving back and forth. So if we can go deeper, not to escape, but to actually get to the real sense of where we are, where we need to be. Bring your hands back up in front of you, lift your forehead up and off the mat. Press your way into a tabletop for just a second. Curl your toes under your sits bones and see if you can lean your hips onto your heels. So you're coming into toes of fire. If this is extremely painful for some of you, maybe just roll onto your shins instead. That's another option. But see if you can find a length through the crown of your head. Find a seat, head over heart over hips, eyes are closed. Bring your hands to prayer, rub your hands together, create some heat, and press your thumbs into your sternum. See if you can take a moment to really deep dive. Thumbs really connecting into the source, into the center, feeling your heart press back into it. And on an inhale, see if you can lift your fingertips up to the sky, reach up, reconnect your hands to center. Gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, bring your thumbs back into sternum. Tuck your chin into your chest just a little bit. Inhale again, reach your hands up and overhead. Lift all the way up, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Last round, take a deep breath in, lift up. Exhale through your nostrils, seal your lips, hands to heart. Ground in. Bring your hands to the mat in front of your knees. Reconnect down. And maybe this time you release your toes, tap them. Release any of that tightened energy when you had curled your toes. Our downstairs neighbors love us right now. Press your hands into the mat. We're going to take 2 barrel movements to the right and 2 to the left. So inhale, Roll your body to the right, and then take your hips back, and then maybe you move your hips to the left. Take it around on the other side. Inhale, shift to the right. Shift back, exhale, take it all the way around. Opposite side, shift to the left first. Inhale, shift your body, turn your body to the left, take it to the back. Exhale, complete the circle. Last round. Around, and then come back to neutral. We're gonna make sure we're focusing on our breath first. So take a deep breath in, and then exhale, see if you can bend your elbows just a little bit. Press the earth away, exhale. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, bend your elbows for a little bit, and then press the earth away. Inhale, open through that chest, squeeze through your shoulder blades. Exhale, bend your elbows just for a second, and then press the earth away. So follow in through your nose, exhale out through your nose. Maybe you add a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Hands press into the mat, really ground in, toes curl underneath. Inhale, see if you can lift your knees up and off the mat. Round into your spine, shoulder blades separate. Your knees are hovering up and off the mat and in a hovering tabletop. Move front to back, saw your way into this. It's a lot of core work starting at the very beginning of class, very early on. Right knee lifts to right tricep. Exhale, press it back, your left knee is still lifted. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, curl it in. And then press it back out, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, squeeze it in. And inhale, lengthen, bring your right toes back to the mat. Take a break if you need to drop the knees. If you want to stay hovering, press your hands into the mat. Left knee to left tricep, squeeze it in. Inhale, left toes stick to the back of the room. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, squeeze it in, flex your left toes, and then inhale, take it back. Last round, exhale, left knee to left tricep, squeeze, flex the left toes, and then slowly bring your left toes back onto the mat. Stay hovering up off of your knees, and then exhale, shift back for a downward facing dog. Press your hands into the mat, allow your chest to come closer to your thighs, pedal out your legs right and left. Shift your hips side to side. 2 rounds of breath. Take any movement that you need to early this morning. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, tiptoe. See if you can point your tailbone to the sky as you take your toes all the way towards your wrists. Feet out, hips width distance, forward fold. Bend into your knees, arms wrap around each other, and allow the head, crown of the head, to come down. Move side to side, shift side to side. Find heaviness and depth in the top half of your body. All right, fingertips to the mat, heel toe your feet together. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift, squeeze your shoulder blades together. We're gonna stay here for just a second and talk through our foundations of the halfway lift. Feet press into the mat. From your heels all the way to your sit bones, long line of open energy, sit bones flare to the back of the room. Chest is lifted like there's a block underneath your chest and underneath your forehead. Squeeze through the shoulder blades, open through the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Root through your feet, fingertips reach the sky, rise all the way up. Right hand connects to left wrist. Press the left foot into the mat. Exhale, side bend to the right. Push your hips to the left. Come back through center. Opposite wrist, opposite grip. Exhale, push your hips to the right, side bend to the left. Inhale through center. Cactus your arms. Hips shift forward, chest opens up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, strong spine. Exhale, hands plant, 2 steps to the back of the mat, high plank. Shoulders over wrists, heels over toes, belly button in towards spine. First round, everyone drop your knees. And now have the eyes of your elbows facing forward as you exhale. Bend halfway down. Squeeze your arms into the rib cage. And then lower all the way down, belly to the mat. Tops of the feet connect in. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Inhale, peel the chest up and off the mat. Squeeze up, compress the spine. Exhale, release. Hands press into the mat, curl the toes. Take it back, maybe you roll through a child's pose for a second, or take it all the way back to a downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath to reset. Moving through our sun A again. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, maybe you step this time instead of tiptoe all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and release. Root through your feet, fingertips to the sky, reach all the way up. Right hand holds onto left wrist. Exhale, side bend to the right, hips to the left. Inhale, through center, opposite wrist, opposite grip. Press your hips to the right, bend to the left. Inhale, through center, cactus your arms, hips, thrust forward, chest to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, strong spine. Exhale, 2 feet to the back of the mat, high plank. Hold your high plank, drop to your knees if you'd like. Exhale, lower and hover, chaturanga. Inhale for an upward facing dog. Thighs and knees lifted up and off the mat. Open through the collarbone. Exhale, forward fold. I'm sorry, downward facing dog. All the way back. 2 breaths. Reset. Inhale, right heel lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze, vacuum the thigh into your rib cage and then step the right foot forward, drop the back knee. Fingertips only on the mat. Exhale, shift your hips back, toes lift up and off the mat, straighten your right leg for an early half splits. Left hand comes really close to your shin on the mat, right fingertips open to the sky for a twist in your half splits. See if you can feel that opening on the right side of the outside of your leg. Open up, right hand spirals down. Connect your hands and the right foot back into the mat and bend into the right knee. Inhale, fingertips lift to the sky, low crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Push your hips forward, feel the squeeze in your left glute, right knee over right ankle. Last breath in, reach up. Exhale, hands spiral down, lift the back knee up and off the mat. Step the right foot back, high to low plank, vinyasa. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. All right, down dog. Left heel to the sky this time. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift it up. Left heel to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, vacuum it in. Press the earth away, and then step the left foot down. Back knee drops as well. Fingertips only on the mat. Exhale, shift your hips back for a half split. Left toes flex towards you. See if you can reach your shins with your toes. Right hand to the mat, fingertips only. Left fingertips sweep to the sky. Twist in your half splits. Feel that flex in your toes, really engaging this outside of the quad. Last breath in. Exhale, left hand spirals down. Reconnect the left foot into the mat. Back knee lifts up. Step the left foot. High to low plank, vinyasa. How are we doing? Okay, looks like good. Yes, I see a thumbs up. We're doing great. Okay. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step, jump, hop. Find your way into a forward fold. Root through your feet, fingertips reach to the sky, rise all the way up. hands connect up top, and then press your hands, thumbs into your sternum. Close down your eyes. See if you can feel the energy coming in through the soles of your feet. The 4 points of the sole of your foot that are connected to the mat, pulling the energy from the earth. Engage the calf muscles, engage the quads, feel your hips, feel your low back secure, feel that strength running up your spine, shoulder blades squeeze together. Lift through the crown of the head on an inhale, exhale, release. Feel that inward movement of your thoughts, of your consciousness. This is about what's going on the very deepest, innermost core of yourself. Inhale, point the arrow to the sky, reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands, take it to the back of the mat. Vinyasa, high to low plank, upward facing dog, then downward facing dog. All right, right heel lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in like a vacuum. Place your right foot down right behind your wrists. Toes are right behind your wrists. Ground the back heel. So your left toes are pointing to the left corner of the mat. Inhale, fingertips to reach the sky. Press into the right knee for warrior one. Virabhadrasana A. Left hip spins forward and right leg is pulling into the right hip. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Active listening. Exhale, hands come onto the left corner of the mat and bow down. Stay bending into the right knee. Right quad is really engaged here. And see if you can surrender down onto the left side of the mat. One round of breath. Stay bent into that right knee and lift all the way back up into your warrior one. All right. Active listening. Straighten the right leg. Lift your right toes up and off the mat. Pinky spin inward. Thumbs spin out. Lift up through your chest. And then ground the foot. Pyramid pose. Chest falls down. Thumbs spin inward so your palms shine up. And then crown of the head reaches down. We're going to do that one more time with our pyramid. Lift through the chest. Hands to the sky. Thumbs spin outward, toes lift up and off the mat. Exhale, ground your foot entirely, and then forward fold, bend into your pyramid. Hands to the sky, chest is low. Now ground your hands on either side of your foot, re-bend into that right knee, step the right foot back, high to low plank, vinyasa. If you'd like to skip your vinyasas like me this morning, that's totally up to you. All right. How are we doing? Downward facing dog, we'll meet there. Left heel to the sky on an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in, and then drop your foot right behind your left wrist. Ground your back heel, bend into that left knee. Inhale, lift up for a warrior one. Press into that left knee, and then exhale, allow your hands to drape down onto the right side of the body. Stay bending into the left knee as you allow your chest to fold down. Maybe you lengthen through the back of the neck, press into the left big toe as well as the left blade edge. Inhale, fingertips to reach the sky, come all the way up for your warrior one. Straighten the right leg, lift the left toes up and off the mat. Find some balance through the squeeze of your inner thighs, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, ground the left leg, and then allow your chest to bow down. Hands to the back of the room, fingertips to the sky. Inhale, lift up through your chest. One more round of our pyramid, lift it up. Toes to the sky, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, ground the left toes, chest bows down, fingertips lift up behind you. Fingertips now frame the left foot, bend into the left knee, step the left foot back, high to low plank, vinyasa. Drop down to your knees. Take a sip of water if you need to. Take yourself off mute. Tell me how you're feeling, good, bad, whatever it is. Can you guys hear me okay?
Hello, good.
Okay, awesome.
Doing good.
Why is everybody
here?
Why is everybody's camera off?
I know, everyone needs to be on camera. If I'm struggling this morning, everyone's got to be
Not awake yet.
You don't get to see my lesson room, sorry.
All right, we're doing good. Okay, can everyone hear me over the music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, perfect. We're gonna get back into it. Let's get back into our down dog. All right. Look in between your fingers and then exhale, 2 big steps to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and release. All right, hips sit low. Fingertips sweep from backs of the heels to the front of your toes. Lift your fingertips up and off the mat for a chair posture. If your tailbone is sticking up and pointing to the sky, maybe you roll it down. Feel your core engage here. Feel your thighs engage. Keep your chest lifted. And this time, maybe lift your toes up and off the mat. Feel that lift. And then release the toes. All right, this time, inhale, lift your heels up and off the mat. Can you guys hear me still?
Yes, we can.
Okay, sorry, it said that I was signed out. All right, sorry. Okay, cool. So in your chair posture, if you're holding that, props to you, you get brownie points. Chair. All right, last breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands, take 2 steps back, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, Vinyasa. All right, right heel lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Plant your foot down again for warrior 1. Back heel grounds, lift up, warrior 1. Now take your right elbow, put it underneath your left foot, eagle arms. Feel the shoulder blades separate, lift your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, now humble warrior with your eagle arms. Press into that right quad, press back with your left heel, bow down. All right, press into the right foot, inhale, lift all the way up, straighten that right leg, release your hands, take them to the front back of the room, maybe heel toe your way forward, bend into the right knee for a warrior 2. All right, inhale, flip your right palm, reach forward, exhale, reverse warrior, left hand to thigh or behind your spine, reach your right fingertips behind you, stay bent into that right knee. Now straighten the right leg and then spiral the right hand towards your right ankle. Left fingertips reach up to the sky. Trikonasana. Press the right big toe into the mat. Press the left blade edge of the foot into the mat. Stay here for a breath in. Reach your left fingertips to the sky. Exhale, bend into the right foot. Bring your hands down. Vinyasa, take it back. Building up strength in our quads. Finding that open and close in our hips. Beautiful. Left toes to the sky this time on an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in, vacuum it into your chest, and then plant the left foot right behind your wrist. Back heel grounds, fingertips to the sky, warrior 1 again. Spiral that right hip forward. Left elbow underneath the right, squeeze it in for an eagle arm. Lift through the chest. Exhale, bow down. Press into that right left quad. Right blade edge of the foot is grounding into the mat. 1 round of breath. Stay strong. Use the strength of your left foot to lift your chest up and off the mat. Straighten both legs. Release your hands. Come into a warrior 2 on the opposite side. Bend into that left leg. Open through the left hip. Reach your left palm forward. And take it back for a reverse warrior. Bend into that left leg. Stay open through the chest. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Left hand spirals to left ankle. Right fingertips up and overhead. See here if you can spiral your right thigh in. So the knee is trying to move inwards just a little bit as your left thigh is trying to move open and out. Last breath in, reach to the right fingertips. Spiral the hands down. Take your vinyasa, high to low plank. All right. Right heel lifts to the sky in a three-legged dog. Bend your right knee, right heel to left glute, scorpion, tail it out. Take one circle on the right, and then one circle to the left. Inhale, straighten the leg, rebend, and maybe you take a flip dog. Reverse the movement, hips low and sit up, reach, and then spiral the right hand back, coming back into your three-legged dog. All right. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Plant the right foot down. Back heel grounds immediately into warrior two. Reach your fingers to the front and back of the room at the same time. Bring your shoulders towards your ears, and then exhale, drop them down. We're going to take reverse warrior again. Reach your palm forward to the right, in, and then take it back. Release towards the back of the room. Feel your left glute turn on. Feel your right thigh spin open. And then extended side angle. Right hand, forearm to thigh, or a hand to the mat. Left fingertips up and overhead. See if you can spiral your pinky down towards your face. So you start externally rotating your hand so that you can look at your pinky that's above you. Stay here for a breath in, and on an exhale, wrap your left arm behind you. Open through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeeze that right thigh in. Last breath in, straighten both legs, reach both fingertips to the sky. Hands to hips, we're gonna take a wide-legged forward fold. Toes in, heels out, press your hands into your hips, lift the crown of your head up, and then exhale, lower down halfway only. Feel your tailbone and the hips flare to the back, or your hip bones flare to the back of the room. Your chest is lifted up and off the mat. Press the soles of your feet into the mat. Hands press your hips back. Last breath in. Exhale, release. Allow your chest to go forward all the way down. Then release your hands. Wrap them around your big toes. See if you can use this as leverage. Big toes now pressing through your fingertips into the mat. See if you can use this as leverage to bring your chest closer and closer down into the mat. 3 rounds of breath on an inhale. Can you lift through your chest? Exhale, deepen into the posture. Maybe you close your eyes. 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift, just a baby lift in your chest. Exhale, bring your chest through your legs almost. Last round. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, allow the crown of the head to graze the floor. Hands to hips, lift halfway, use the core strength that you have, and then reach your fingertips all the way up to the sky. Hands lift, connect into a prayer, bend into the left knee, right toes lift up and off the mat, Skandasana to the back of the room. Left hand down, right fingertips up, reach, and then make your way, use your hands maybe to the top of your mat. Come into a low lunge, and then take it back, vinyasa. And do something a little similar on the other side. Just replace the wide-legged fold for something else that we love. Inhale, left heel to the sky, and take a bend into the left knee. 1 round through the hips on the right direction, and then 1 round through the hips to the left, anti-clockwise. Straighten your leg out again. Rebend it. Left heel to right glute. Maybe you take a flip dog. Take it back, hips lower maybe, and then shift back up. Find that lift through the chest, through the hips, and then spiral the left hand down. Left toes to the sky, reach it up. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Warrior two, step it, and then rotate up and open. Ground down into that left foot, bend into the left knee. Reverse warrior. Flip your left palm, offer it forward, shift it back. Press through that left foot, reach your chest back, and then extended side angle. Left hand comes either to the ground or forearm to the thigh. Right fingertips sweep up and overhead. Remember, bring that right pinky towards your face. Reach it up and overhead. Maybe use this left knee and thigh as leverage to press your left shoulder against it and open through your chest. Reach that right arm up and overhead. And then bring the right hand down. Lift, straighten both legs. Hands connect above. Point your finger to the sky. Vishnu Mudra. Lift through your fingers. And then exhale, heels in, toes out. Goddess posture. All right. Find strength here. Your focus is lifted through the ground, out through the fingertips, lifting to the sky. Lift your toes up and off the mat. Exhale, bend into your hips just a little bit more. Inhale, lift through the chest, lift your toes up and off the mat. Exhale, lower down. Last round of squat, inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. This time, allow that pointer fingers to point to the right side of the room. Stay squeezing into your quads, bend into the right. Inhale, lift through center. Stay bent in your knees. Exhale, bend to the left. Open through the right side body. Stay grounded into both quads. Inhale, lift. Lift your toes up and off the mat. And then straighten both legs. Bend into the right knee this time. Skandasana to the back of the room. Right hand down, left fingertips to the sky. Open through the chest. And then walk your fingertips to the front of the room. Low lunge. And then take it back to vinyasa. All right. Almost done here. If you'd like to drop to your knees, take a quick sip of water, go for it. We have one more big balance. If not, stay in your downward facing dog. Move one heel to the ground and then the other. Move your hips out. Press the earth away. Allow the shoulder blades to roll down your spine. Chest comes closer to your thighs. All right, we'll meet in downward facing dog if you're not there already. Right heel to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in, and then drop the right foot down. Press both hands into the mat, and then bring your left knee to touch your chest. Left foot is hovering up and off the mat. Inhale, both fingertips to the sky, standing leg raise. Right elbow underneath the left, eagle arms. Squeeze them in together, and then exhale, press your chest down. Warrior three with eagle arms. Left heel lifts to the sky, kicks back. All right, we're gonna do a couple of crunches. Exhale, knee to nose, knee to elbows. Tap it, and then kick it back. Feel the separation of your shoulder blades. And then squeeze, tap elbow to knee. Lengthen out. Last round. Knee to elbow, squeeze and tap. Lengthen out. Last breath in. Hands to the mat, standing splits. Left heel to the sky. And then step your left foot to the back of the room. High to low plank. Last vinyasa on this side. We'll take it to the last side and we'll be done with our vinyasas. All right. Left heel to the sky this time. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Drop the left foot. And then right foot lifts up and off the mat. Squeeze the right leg into your chest. All right, now this time left elbow underneath the right eagle arms. Press into the left foot and lengthen. Right fingertips to the front, right toes to the back. Stay flexed in your toes. Lift your heel and toes rotate down. Inhale, exhale, tap, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Squeeze it in, feel the core engage. Inhale, last lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it in. Unravel your arms. Feet or hands to the ground. Lift your right toes up to the sky. Standing splits. Chest down. See if this time maybe you can tuck your chin into your chest just a little bit more and lengthen the crown of your head to the ground. Yes. Last breath in, reach your right fingertips, right toes to the sky. Exhale, take your right foot to the back, step your left foot back, high to low plank, vinyasa. All right, now drop to the knees. We are done with the quote unquote hard part of class for now. Take a sip of water. Maybe come back to your breath. Maybe you go deeper than your breath. Close your eyes, move inward so that you can't hear the fluctuations, the vrittis, the disturbances. All right. Slowly make your way up into a downward facing dog. Right heel lifts to the sky. And step the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Left foot lifts up. Step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Malasana, yogi squat. Hips low. So what we're going to be doing is moving through like a paper accordion into our Malasana, backwards and forwards. Okay, first time I'm going to demo it to you guys. All right, so I'm here in Malasana. I'm going to lift all the way up, hips first, then my chest, lift up. So in standing, allow my chest to fold forward, then my hips to the ground, bend in the knees, and then at the end, chest down. So we're going to do that again, lifting up. So everyone stand up, hands to the sky, hips up, forward fold, and then lift your fingertips to the sky all the way up. Take a deep breath in, forward fold, hips bend down, and then bow your chin to chest. All right, stay here with your chest low, hips lift up to the sky, and then chest lifts up with your hands to the sky, lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend, and then hips lower, then crown lower. So one last time, inhale, fingertips to the sky, hips lift, and then chest and fingertips lift to the sky, then forward fold, hips lower, knees bend, and then bow your chin to chest. All right, take your hands to the mat, kick your feet through. We're moving into our low boat. All right, so for our low boat, we're going to be doing a little bit of a variation. We're going to be working on internally and externally rotating our arms. So when your thumbs move in towards your hips, you're internally rotating. When your thumbs move out, you're externally rotating. I want you to connect that with the flexing and the pointing of your toes. So when you inhale, bring your thumbs out, you flexing your toes. And then when you exhale, bring your thumbs in, you point. So inhale, flex, exhale, point. All right, so inhale, flex, bring your thumbs out, toes in, exhale, bring your thumbs in, toes out. Inhale, flex, exhale, point. Inhale, flex, exhale, point. Inhale, flex, exhale, point. Last 2 times. Inhale, flex through your toes. Exhale, point. Last one, I promise. Inhale, flex, exhale, point. Stay here. Flutter kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. right, lower your legs down. Feet in front of you. Flex the toes back. Bring your hands to your thighs. So see if you can now feel when you flex your toes towards you, your thighs light up. When you point, see if you can find length through those quads. So let's try it again. Flex, feel the quads engage, feel the toes point back towards you, and then release. All right, one more round of it. Toes flex, quads engage, pressing through those heels, and then point your toes, feel the length through your leg. All right, right knee to your chest, press the sole of the foot into the mat. Right hand comes on the inside of the right thigh. So reach your right fingertips towards your left toes. Now take your thumb, point it down. Pinky up, thumb down. Take your hand, wrap it around your thigh. Yes. Left fingertips now reach the front. Take your thumb down, pinky up, and wrap your hand around your spine. Maybe you meet the right foot. Take a deep breath in, halfway lift through your chest. Exhale, fold. Flex those left toes, press the right foot into the mat. This is a very much active posture. Don't slow down here yet. Feel the core engage as you lengthen the crown of your head towards the left foot. Keep both feet engaged. Left toes flex towards the crown of your head. Right foot pressing like crazy into the mat. Inhale, lift through the chest. Release, left hand first, then right. Straighten up, right foot forward. Straighten the leg. This time, left knee comes in towards the chest. Press that left foot into the mat. Maybe there's a fist or two space in between your foot and your thigh. All right. This time, left hand comes on the inside of the left thigh. Reach forward. Again, thumb down, pinky up. Wrap your left shin with your hand and bring the back of your hand to your low spine. Right fingertips reaching towards the right toes. Thumb turns in. Fingertips, pinky points out. Wrap your hand around. All right, before we move anywhere, let's flex again. Flex to the right toes. Maybe your right quad turns on. Left foot pressing into the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. See if you can feel the core engage. Belly button moves towards spine as you lengthen the crown of your head forward. One more round of breath. Slowly release right hand from the low spine, then release the left hand. Lengthen the left foot, maybe without use of your hands, strengthen the quad, and then bring your hands to your hips. All right, I'm gonna turn down the volume. And now we're gonna be moving into Kurmasana. So if at this point you wanna turn on your video or your mic to talk to me while we're moving through this, it's a little bit of a trickier posture, but if you need help, always turn on the video, shout out to me, I can stop what I'm doing and then move through this with you. Okay, so I wanted to demo it first, just so that we're all aware of what's going on here. Feet out in Dandasana, toes flexed back towards you. We're gonna sit here first, and then bend into our knees just a little bit. So we're gonna walk our heels out, 2 feet to the right, 2 feet to the left. All right, hands are gonna reach to the front of the room, lift through the crown of the head, bend forward. All right, remember how we pointed our thumbs down and pinkies up. We're gonna do the same thing, and then thread the right hand through, then thread the left hand through, underneath the knees. Okay. Inhale, lift through the chest, and then lower. Lower the chest down. Your toes are flexed, so maybe the strength of your quads will push your heels out and down. All right, this can look like a lot of different things. This can look like your knees are pointing to the sky and your chest is low. Totally fine. You want your thumbs forward for this first part, first variation, and then the pinkies back. So see if you can lift through your chest, squeeze through the shoulder blades, and then release. Bring your chin to your chest. Flex through the toes. See if you can engage through your quads. That's what's going to press your legs down
That strength of the quads, the flexing in your toes, is going to be what pushes your chest further down into the mat. Squeeze those inner thighs together so it's slightly internally rotating into the back. This is a lot, yes. So if you want to try the next level of this, shine the palms of your hands to the sky. So your palms flip. Now your thumbs are pointing inwards, your pinkies are out, and then wrap back of your hand to your low back.
Ooh.
Yes. You guys have the strength in the quads to push your chest further down. Maybe you try to bring your legs in a little closer and hook them onto the backs of your shoulders. Play around with that. If you want me to come by and check out any of you guys, let me know. How are we doing? Okay. Looks good. All right. We're shaking our head no. We're shaking our head yes. Okay, let's try to get into it in a little bit of an easier way, or let's just get halfway there. So feet are out wide, flex through the toes. All right. Fingertips up and overhead. Point your fingers together. Reach up, and then exhale, lower halfway down. Point your finger to the front of the room, towards the Zoom camera. Flex through your toes. Feel your quads engage. Inhale, halfway lift through your chest, and then exhale, point. Allow that pointer finger to carry your chest down. Stay here, flex through those quads. Allow your chin to tuck through to your chest. Point the crown of the head forward. Inhale, lift halfway a little bit more, and then maybe you allow the back of your hand to touch the mat, forward fold. Maybe take your feet in just a little bit more if that helps with the lengthening. And see if you can fully release the crown of your head down. Maybe you find a passive posture here. Maybe you release the flexing in your toes, and maybe you just fold into it. Moving from a very active posture to a very passive posture. If you still like to work on Kurmasana, remember bend your knees and then thread your hands through into a T first, then flex your toes, flex through your quads, and then press your arms down into the mat through the quads. Three more rounds of breath, your choice of active or passive posture. Wide-legged forward fold or Kurmasana, your choice. All right, slowly walk your hands up by your hips. Bring your feet together. Right knee into your chest again. We're gonna do a little bit different this time. Take your right foot, cross it over your left thigh. All right. Right hand comes behind your low back. Left fingertips to the sky. Hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. And before you twist, see if you can twist just your low belly, the part underneath your belly button. Twist just that portion. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, lift your rib cage up and off your hips, and then twist your low ribs to the back. So right rib cage moves to the back of the rib. All right, so we have our low belly, our rib cage, and then lengthen through the crown of the head. Now squeeze the right shoulder blade back into the left shoulder blade, open through the chest. We have low belly, ribs, chest twisting to the back of the room. Inhale, lift the crown of the head. Last thing to move is chin to the back. Twist all the way. Stay here for 2 rounds of breath. Bring out your core. Deep breath. Last breath in. Unhook your left elbow from the right thigh. Come back forward. Remove, unhook the right leg and straighten the right leg. All right. Maybe flex and point your feet. I'm going to show you how the other side works too. All right. Left knee in towards the chest. Hold on to that left ankle, cross it over. Left hand to the back of the rib. Right fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hook the right elbow onto the left thigh. Maybe use the outside of that right arm to press into the left thigh just to lift the crown of the head and twist only through the low belly only. See if you can isolate these movements to get deeper and deeper into the twist. Inhale, lift the crown of the head, left rib cage spins to the back of the rib. Use that arm now to press into your thigh and twist the ribs back. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, squeeze the left shoulder blade back in towards the body, opening up through the shoulders, opening through the collarbone. Last breath in for the twist. Exhale, chin over left shoulder, twist all the way to the back of the room. 3 rounds of breath here. See if you can slow down the pace of your breath, maybe still staying flexed in that right toe. Twisting deeper and deeper with each exhale. Last round of inhale. Exhale, unhook right arm from left foot. Then take your left ankle, uncross it, straighten it out. All right, hands to hips. Bring the soles of your feet onto the mat. Hips squeeze towards your heels and lower your spine down, getting ready for our back bends. All right, first round is going to be bridge. Heels as close to your glutes as you can, fingertips to the backs of your heels. All right, press the soles of the foot into the mat. Maybe your hands touch your feet and they stay right there, pressing the outside of your arms into the mat. Inhale, press through the feet, lift through the hips, point your kneecaps forward, squeeze your inner thighs together like there's a block holding it in between. See if you can lift your hips up on an inhale and maybe move your arms underneath your shoulders to lift your chest up a little further. Maybe you take a bind, interlace your hands behind your spine, and press the forearms into the mat, lifting the hips up a little higher. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Watch the rise and fall of your belly button. Maybe you close your eyes for the last 2 breaths. Let the body do what the body needs. Last breath in. Exhale with grace. Lower your hips down into the mat. Keep the soles of your feet connected into the mat. Option 2, wheel. If you'd like to take bridge again, take your bridge. If not, wheel. Same thing with the soles of the feet. Hands this time reach to the back of the room and then point your fingertips towards your shoulders, wrists to the back of the mat. See if you can squeeze your elbows together for just a second, building some momentum, firing up your triceps. Press your hands into the mat, press the feet into the mat. Inhale, lift your hips, maybe roll onto the crown of your head first, and then press off the earth, lifting your chest to the back of the room, squeezing the inner thighs together. Back bend, spinal compression. Opening through the front half of the body, straightening out the arms. Stay here for 1 or 2 rounds of breath, your choice. Slowly start lowering your way back down, knees to the sky, stay where you are. Maybe heel toe your feet out wide and start windshield wipering your legs. Right and left, work through those hip joints. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Knees get close to the side bodies here. And then take your hands, bring them on the inside of your knees, and then connect them to the blade edges of your feet. Soles of the feet shine to the sky. Rock to the left, rock to the right in your happy baby. If you'd like to take an inversion here, shoulder stand plow. Now is the perfect time to work through this. 8 to 10 breaths to choose your inversion of choice. In your inversion, see if you can start disconnecting from things on the outside. Inversions are a special time where we're literally reversing our regular movement, regular blood flow. Think about this as your underwater moment, where you can breathe. Your breaths are deeper, they're clearer. So is your mind. Last 2 rounds of breath wherever you are. Slowly find your way back down onto your spine, knees in towards your chest. Squeeze your forehead into your knees, curl up, round in your spine, see if you can bring your chin to your chest even. Last tight squeeze of gratitude for showing up today. Deep breath in, exhale, release. Feet extend to the front of the room, hands by your hips, palms to the shine to the sky. And close your eyes. See if you can visualize the 4 corners of your space, the 4 walls. Know that you're safe in your apartment, in your home, wherever you are. Take a deep breath in, recognize that space. And on an exhale, see if you can erase it and move that energy in. Maybe it's towards the 4 corners of your mat, your rug, wherever you are. Feel the texture of the mat, the rug, on your back, on your arms. Recognize that it's there. Take a deep breath in through the belly. And on an exhale, erase the 4 corners of the mat, the rug, and move inwards towards the perimeter of your body. Maybe you see your outline, a dotted line, a glow. Whatever it is, it's there. It's your body, it's your home. Take a deep breath in through the belly. And on an exhale, erase that too. Move inwards, in towards the heart area. Maybe you don't visualize anything this time. Maybe it's just a feeling of vastness, of depth, of more than you can find on the outside. Take a deep breath in through the belly. And on an exhale, release everything else. Dive in. And stay in.
See if you can bring some awareness back into your breath. Reacquaint yourself with your body, with your mat, with the four corners of your space. Reach your arms up and overhead, engage in a full body stretch, like your first time to wake up for the day. And allow your knees to fold into your chest. Roll onto the side, to the right, perhaps into a fetal posture. Allow your ear to rest on your shoulder, your arm. See if you can keep your eyes closed and absorb your practice. Whatever you needed to for your body, for your mind, for your emotions. Let it process. Use the strength of your arm to lift your chest up and off the mat. Come into a seated position. Maybe eyes stay closed. Just because we're going to be getting off of our mat soon doesn't mean that we disconnect from what we've gained here. From tapping into the inside, into that vastness, into the depth. Inhale, fingertips to reach up and overhead to the sky. Exhale, thumbs press into your heart. Heart presses back into your thumbs. Take a deep breath in, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, bow chin to chest. Thank you, yogis, for practicing with me this morning. From my humble heart to yours, namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Great class. Thank
How
you.
do we feel? How do we feel? Good. Okay. Well, my name is Bhavna. I know this is like a fun, different situation scenario we're in right now where we're able to connect still. It's not the same as the studio, but I'm really glad that we have this opportunity to see each other face to face. I posted on the Black Swan Yoga Instagram, so if you need to DM me to talk through anything, if there's a pose that felt good and you want to know how to get deeper, or if there's something that you just didn't quite get, feel free to connect with me on Instagram. I'm happy to walk you through it, even just chat with you, or just FaceTime or Instagram video, just so that you're able to get to where you need to, especially in these weird times that we live in. I want to make sure that everyone gets access to yoga that they need, that they want right now. So find this time to dive deeper into your practice, into what you have within you, instead of searching for something external. I know I do that all the time. So that's my intention for you today. So hopefully this worked and you guys got a good practice this morning. So thank you. Again, my name is Bhavna. I really appreciate all of you coming and chat me here. I know that I said Instagram. Find a way to connect with me if you need to. If not, have a lovely day. Have a great week. Namaste.
Thank
Namaste.
you very much.
Oh,
Thank
look,
you.
there's a cat. Hi,
And the
Zoe.
kitty cat. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Thank you.
All the
Bye.
furry friends. Thank you, guys. Namaste.
Oh, God.
Bye.
Oh,